been there since day one. My mother. Words cannot express the love, the dedication, and the appreciation I have for you, Mom. You've been with me through all the scrutiny, through my highs and lows, and I cannot say enough. Thank you, thank you. To my older brother, you may know him better as All-Star, Michael McDaniel. He is the smartest person I've seen to ever rock a snapback. His advice has been invaluable, and he is a great example to what an older brother should be. Thanks, Mike. To my grandfather, if there's one thing I know about my grandfather is that I will always know where he's coming from. Your advice has not gone by the wayside, thank you. To my uncles who have shown myself to be a strong, independent African-American male in this society, thank you. To the staff administration of the school, thank you for always being that extended family when I was away from home. Keep me in line so the students didn't impeach me. Miss Champagne, Brother Bland, thank you very much. Mr. Williams, thank you very much. To my teachers, Mr. Noon for the constant debates, Mr. Collum with his famous Grand Motor Gram chant, Miss Hobbs with her always bubbly attitude, and I can't say any more about Miss Thomas and Miss Grant. I mean, they've been with me since elementary school. Back in the days when I was yay tall, I still may have, I might not grow a couple inches, but it's fine. Thank you all. My classmates, my friends, and I hope to be brief. We are Imagine. We are the one school in St. Louis to which there is something more important than a focus on test scores. And that is the spirit of togetherness. But many of us sitting in these chairs, we have known each other since our days of middle school. And on that note, I'm so happy to see my middle school principal. How you doing, Miss Guy? Others even further back than that. We all share between ourselves memories that will forever remain with us long after we leave today. The days of cheering for our sports teams, they took another district title. I love my band. Studying for a crucial test in class, and just enjoying everyone's company in our senior events are all things to which we can look back and smile. Personally speaking, I've enjoyed myself here. As I said, everybody's been so loving and supportive, and I can never reach this point and stand behind this desk if it weren't for them. We've had our problems, but everybody has their problems, yet at the end of the day, we are still together. We are Imagine, and we are a family. So it is at this time that when a family is threatened, it is only natural for them to fight back and defend themselves. When our sides talked about low test scores, did they forget the upward trends in growth and a constant meeting of adequate yearly progress? AYP for those who love those acronyms. When they claimed us not ready for college, did they forget that our alumni continue to walk the halls of Ivy League campuses? When they argued us as merely statistics, did they forget that there are many more aspects to the student than a number on a piece of paper? No? No? Well, allow me to retort. Where in St. Louis do you find schools that concern themselves with the growth of the student rather than a number on a paper? Only at Imagine. What school can boast for a third consecutive year 100% college acceptance rates amongst their seniors and an 85% retention rates amongst their alumni? Only at Imagine. What school has an administration that becomes extended family to which they take out the time to actually guide their students? Only at Imagine. What school has teachers that can boast masters and professional degrees? You don't believe me? Check their hoods. Yet they take the time out to educate high school students, especially from urban St. Louis, to get to where they need to be. Only at Imagine. What school instead of a student body has a family to which no one can ever separate? Only at Imagine. And I love this mostly. At what school can a young African American from the part of the city north of Delmar, you'll get that on the way home, go from potential statistic to class valedictorian? Only in Imagine. So it's only here in Imagine that these things are possible. Regardless of what they have said, regardless of what they have done, I will personally personally attest and testify that I love this school, and I will sincerely miss my days in Imagine College Prep High. I'm going to start one with tears in a few seconds. And even though we bid adieu to Imagine, we can be joyful in the fact that this is only the beginning. To quote Dr. Ferris Hill, today is going to be better than yesterday, and tomorrow is going to be better than today. Somewhere in the future, we look much better than we look right now. While we conclude this chapter, another one begins to open in the large tome known as life. We today, May 25th, 2012, are in the position to completely renovate and overhaul the current system that is in place today. We stand at what I would call a crossroads of destiny, in which man will make the decision that will affect his generations for years and centuries to come. Don't believe me? Look at 1776. Look at 1935. Look at 1964, 1965. Heck, look at 2008. And in 2012, we reach another crossroads of destiny. We stand at the choices of growth or competition, equality or greed, support or neglect, and most importantly, world peace or nuclear annihilation. We stand at a crossroads of destiny, never faced before and never to be faced again. So as such, this moment becomes too crucial, this time too critical. For we are only a step away from making what is to be the most impactful decision in our nation, in our people, in our lives, and in our history. Yet we still have to take that step. We cannot sit idly by and let the future just come to us. For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. And if you don't want to prepare, they have 3 meals and a cow waiting with your name on it. Through our years here at Imagine, though, we have already began our preparations. Want to know